G'day everyone, we're up to step 10 of the TAMIYA grasshopper build. Let's get into it. Okay, so this step's pretty straightforward. We're just going to be mounting speed controller and receiver. So here's the one I've decided to throw in it. I know it works. It is just a older HSP unit. I don't need anything flash for the grasshopper, especially with the standard 380 motor. The Fly Sky receiver. So to me, it'll give you a strip of their double-sided tape, which is really good stuff. And you just need a pair of scissors. So one thing I like to do is see this little gap here. I like to leave that clear. With this having ridiculously short motor wires, I'm gonna put it up here. That should sort of leave it out of the way. I might put it right over the side. That way the motor wires can reach. The battery will mount it sort of down the side there. Or a switch might even fit. I think this one, because it's an older style of speed controller, the switch might fit in the actual mounting points that TAMIYA give you. And then the receiver can go anywhere you like. Here, there. So I'll start chucking this in and just see how it comes out. This will really come down to what radio gear you have, how big your speed controller is. It's all a bit of a thing of just see what fits and where it's going to fit. On that side. So I want to leave that sort of clear. I'll show you why later on, why I'm leaving this bit clear, or trying to. Yeah, so as I said, I think this will actually fit into me as standard part. And even though this one doesn't have like the on-off switch cover that goes over the top of this, as the screws, which are pretty much standard, the 2mm size for these switches. And then in bag C, just the washers. I'll then go over that one. I'm pretty sure it's in the off position. Yes, I can see the off and on written there. And how I like to do it is have on going backwards. So if the ground, if you happen to go over some rough ground and it happens to catch the switch, it's already in that backward spot. If you have it the other way around so that on is facing forward, and you go over some bump or that, then it can knock the switch back and turn it off. So you don't want that, so that will go that way. Let's see if this will actually get in there. I think it will. Look at that. You can see there that the holes and everything line up. I need to really work on this camera angle. When it comes to fiddly little bits like this, I can't see what I'm doing because of the camera. Okay, so I want to move that about the middle. There's lots of scope for play. Move it around. Okay, so there's a second one going in. Move it around, make sure that's centered. Yep. So the switch is actually not going to catch on the plastic around it. That's quite handy. So with the motor wires, generally the lighter one is positive yellow. That'll be your red. And of course the darker one will go to the black. And we'll move the wires around where needed when we get the body on and start mounting it. Okay, so wires out of the way. That just leaves the receiver, which, as I said, that's got the shortest wires, it's got a heap of length, so I could mount it up the back here, then mount it in the middle, so right here, mount it at the front. You can also mount them on the side of the chassis here, which is an option. And so I know this is all bound up and works. It's already set up for my radio. I'll just get these in here. Easy way to remember which one goes which is 1 to turn, 2 to burn. But there's no point going if you can't steer, so steering is number 1. So I can mount that on the side there. That'll be sort of out of the way of everything. I'll mount it down here. I think I'm just going to mount it down here for the minute, apart against that bit, and hopefully that's not in the way. As I said, if it is, I'll just reroute it. A wire, antenna wire somewhere out of the way. The thing with 2.4 is you don't need an antenna tube sticking up with antenna wire everywhere. And later on I'll neaten up all these other wires and keep them out of the way. So that's pretty much it. Step 10 done. Speed controller and receiver mounted and motor hooked up. That'll do it for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be back next one with step 11, which is the front suspension arms. So I'll see you in that video.